Good morning, boys and girls. This is Miss Jackson. We are on week 8 of our at-home learning, and this is our science lesson. We're going to be doing seasons. So we have 4 seasons. With this, you're going to need, if you have the paper packet, we're going to take some pages out of that. If you usually get yours online, you can go online and pull up the paper packet and only print out pages 82, 83, and 84. If for any reason you do not have access to the paper packet or can't find it, don't worry. I'm going to show you what to do with just plain sheet of paper and then some crayons or markers, anything to write with. So again, if you for any reason you can't get to the sort cards, don't worry about it. I've got another activity that you can do instead. So if you look on page 82, it talks about the 4 seasons sort. So we're going to be talking about the 4 seasons and kind of activities that we do and what it looks like in the activities. And then if you go down to page 83, this is the sorting card. So you have the 4 trees, which this first one is for spring. This tree is for summer. This tree is for fall, and then this tree is for winter. So those are the 4 that you're going to be sorting into it. And then you have page 84 is your sort cards that you're going to use to put into this activity. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to talk about our spring first, because that's our first tree. In spring, the spring is normally the months of March, April, and May. Holidays in there would include St. Patrick's Day, and you would have Easter. Now in spring, we have it's a very rainy season, and we have a lot of rain is because our trees and flowers are all starting to have new growth in them, and it needs a lot of water to get them going. So you're going to see trees start to grow new leaves, and you're going to see the flowers are going to start to bloom in the springtime. We also have a lot of our animals at this time have their babies, so you'll see all of the little chickens and the baby cows and baby penguins. This is their season to start having babies. Then we can so activities for the spring, you might do you start going outside some. You might do like fly a kite, because besides it being rainy, it is very windy during the springtime, so you can do a lot of activities of flying a kite. You'll be wearing a jacket most of the time, but you can still have a lot of fun outdoors. The next one is our summertime. If you notice, this tree is in full bloom and has all of its leaves. So summertime, we get to where it gets very hot. It's very summer. School is out. It's our months of June, July, and August. You do a lot of vacations, a lot of going outside. You might go to the park. You might go to the beach, go to the pool, all sorts of activities that you can do during that. And again, it is very hot usually, and especially here in Texas, we get extremely hot. If you go to the next one, we have fall, and if you look at these leaves, you can see that they're starting to change colors. So there's starting to be some yellows, red, and oranges in the leaves. And then if you start looking at it right here, the leaves start to fall down to the ground. So what happens is, as our weather starts to get a little bit cooler, we'll start to wear some jackets. This month is September, October, November, which means you're going to go ahead, start going back to school. And then there might be some football season should start. Holidays would start to be Labor Day. Then you would have Halloween and Thanksgiving, where you could go trick-or-treating or meet with your family, and you might call it Turkey Day. And then the last one is you have winter. If you notice, there's no leaves on this tree, and you can just see a little bit of snow here down on the bottom. So this gets very cold weather. You'll start to see a lot of snow and sleet and on it. You will notice this tree is not dead. It's called, it's dormant, and it's like a type of sleep. It's a deep sleep for the trees. so that in the springtime they start to grow new leaves. But here it's not dead, it's just sleeping. And a lot of your times you have animals such as your bears that will go into a hibernation state where they're going to a deep sleep, and dormant is for trees. So we might do a lot of activities, lots of things with the snow. You might build a snowman. You might do activities of going skiing or sledding and things like that. You're going to definitely be wearing your jackets, scarves, and stuff because it gets very cold. Again, here in Houston, we don't have as much as the 4 seasons, but that is what you, there are 4 distinct seasons. We just don't see it as much. And here is going to be your sort cards. So what you're going to do is when you're looking at these sort cards, are thinking, where might it go? What activity might I do? So let's go ahead and talk about this as a snowflake. So think about, what season would you see a snowflake? Is it hot or cold? Which season would be cold? A chicken. Remember we talked about what season would have new animals being born. This is a person in a pool. What season might I be swimming in? This is a flower. What season would our flowers start to grow again? Have a snowman. What season could I build a snowman in? We talked about a season that was really rainy. Which season would I need to wear that has a lot of rain, so I'd be have an umbrella and wearing my galoshes. This is a cup of hot chocolate. What season would I want to do hot chocolate in? A scarecrow. So think about that. When would I really want to have some ice cream? And a butterfly. Some of these activities you can switch back and forth. It's up to you through 1 or 2 of the months. But you can think of butterfly. When would the butterflies start to grow? Remember we talked about new animals, having their babies. So when might a caterpillar come out? This is a girl raking leaves. When might we have leaves on the ground? This is a sandcastle. When would I go to the beach and build a sandcastle? When would I do pumpkins? When I have pumpkins, I could carve it, or I might be having it for pumpkin pie. When would be a time that I would eat a lot of watermelon? Again, these are leaves that are falling onto the ground. When do leaves fall on the ground? And here is a boy. He's dressed in his coat, his scarves, and he's got a hat. When might he be doing that? Which season? So you're going to cut those out and then place them into these seasons. So that's your, if you have all that, that's great. And if for any reason you do not have the sorting cards, or you're unable to print it, I'm going to show you what you can do instead. So you're going to have a sheet, and you're going to make 4 squares. So you're just going to take it and you're going to draw a line straight down the middle, and then you're going to draw a line straight across. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to label it with the 4 seasons. So I'm going to label it spring. And parents, you can help write this for your child. Summer. We're going to label it fall. Now fall also could be called autumn. So you might hear a season say autumn and it's the same as fall. And then you're going to have winter. And then all you're going to do here is draw what kind of activities might you do for each of the season. We talked about springtime. It's flowers are blooming, trees are growing their new leaves. We have the holiday of Easter. In summer, we talk about it's hot, we're on vacation, what activities we might do for that, going to the beach. In the fall, we talk about the trees are starting to change colors, losing their leaves, holidays of Halloween and Thanksgiving. Winter, it gets very, very cold, it starts to snow. Might could build a snowman, sledding, different things like. So you're going to do your 4 season and draw a picture. So you get your choice of either the sorting cards or drawing this one. It's up to you. So I look forward to seeing your activities. I do want to show you one more. If you have a chance to get onto YouTube If you look and we go to YouTube and says Seasons for Kids, they have lots of different songs that you can pull up and play with your kids. So I hope you guys have a great time with this assignment, and I look forward to seeing your work. Bye.